Oh, it's doing the thing again. We should be live. Counter's up. Hello, zip to you, AJ. Welcome on in, Justin. Good to see you guys. Hope you guys are having a good day. This is already day 3. Ambi soup? No. No ambi soup. Wait a minute. Dude, this is so weird. Dude, if I'm not mistaken, the stupid YouTube chat on Studio is being like translated. I could see you said sup ambi on my phone, but then on Streamlabs it's on the Studio it says ambi soup, and it's like translated until I hover over it. This makes no sense. It notified you this time. Nice. Did you get the stream element stuff? Some of it. I got some stuff figured out. Others I didn't. Justin, I wish I could show you so that you could see. But right now, I see that on Studio, it says ambi soup, and then when I hover over it, it translates to sup ambi. I don't get it. I really don't understand what the hell's going on. I'm pretty sure that it's Studio this time. It has to be Studio. I mean, I could take a picture of it, but I don't, because it's on Studio, it's on PC. I'll see what I can do. I'll show it to you later. I'll figure something out. I hope you guys are having a good day. Just getting started. First to resets, nothing. Yeah, it's getting weird. Symbols look like Chinese or something. It does, dude. Yeah, you saw it, right? You saw it the other day? Yesterday? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent AJ the picture on Snap. So AJ knows exactly what it looks like. I'm glad it did notify you guys though. Apart from the Discord. Because I did just ping everyone in the Discord. Hate having to lose everything. Oh yeah, with your Switch being returned to you. Yeah, that sucks. Well, I mean, I guess you get. I guess that means you get to play more. What did you do to piss YouTube off? Nothing, dude. Like, I mean, I tested out Streamlabs and that's about it. But I didn't actually use it. I was just looking around. I didn't make any settings changes. I just looked in there to see what they were, seeing what was still plugged in from last time. Other than that, nothing. I honestly have no clue. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys see the number? All right. I kind of want to change the I'm gonna change the black outline from that really quick. Hold on. Depth counter, settings, outline, select color, make it white. That didn't change anything. That's background color, homie. Outline color, thank you. There you go. That should be a lot easier to spot. Nice. Skills. Well, the thing is, Ambi, is that I have them hours, all those shinies gone down the drain. I know. So none of it was in home, right? You left it in the games themselves. Why didn't you put things in home, bro? That's what home is for. Remind me again what it was that was wrong with the Switch. Like, did it not turn on at all, or did you drop it? Did water get on it? Like, what was the damage that required fixing? Six Porygon. Oh, you're going for it right now. I hope you get it soon, dude. You need to get it under odds. I mean, I hope so, yeah. I've been seeing people go over odds on hunts on this game, like, so much. It's getting a little scary. Considering we still need to do this one and the next one. And that's not the only reset hunt we'll be doing, so we're gonna be doing more. But I also need to do another playthrough to get to Lapras and get to Eevee and the Hitmonlees and the Hitmonchans and all that stuff. Which is why I said I was thinking about getting a copy of FireRed and a copy of LeafGreen on the opposite switch that they are already on. Bro, what the heck? I pressed B too quick. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I just got home from work not too long ago. I was watching Mr. Young work for a little bit. I already knew that I was going to be going live at this time, so he can't say anything. Anyhow, I think this is going to be the schedule on Monday through... what did I say I was going to stream? I said I was going to try to stream Wednesday through Saturday. No, Thursday through Saturday. Fuck. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, there you go. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Wednesday and Thursday it's gonna be like 6 p.m. my time to 9 or 10, depending on how I'm feeling, how long I want to go, 3 or 4 hours. And then Fridays and Saturdays are obviously the longer streams. Oh, you have an interview on Tuesday, or you had an interview on Tuesday. How did that go? How's it looking? You have high hopes? Think it went well? I hope it did. I hope you get it, man. Then drop it. You just turn it on and then turns right back off. It's probably like the internal battery or something. Damn, that sucks. Gotta redo my applications. You also told me you were waiting to hear back from some of them, right? Have no idea. It's just a loop tech. They got back to me after 2 months since they were hiring for a new location. Oh. It's a good thing when they always open new locations, because basically every job position's open. You haven't heard anything back from them? RIP. Try again. Follow up with them. Prove to them that you're actually interested. Going for Chimichar in Brilliant Diamond? Best of luck, man. Hope you get it. It's funny you mentioned that, because I was looking back at the channel and seeing that I have a clip from I don't know how many years ago when I got my shiny Chimchar under odds in BDSP, the good old briefcase simulator that everybody hates because it takes like over a minute to do each reset. I don't miss it. I do wish I would have gone Pip for Piplup, but considering I got both Turtwig and Chimchar under odds, I lost hope when I went over, or when I hit 1,000 for Piplup. Oh, how do you say that name? Is it Togenubimaki? Togenubimaki? Welcome on in. Is it supposed to be like Togi, Noob, and then Maki? Because I know Inumaki is his last name. Togi from JJK. Switch team and make it more tolerable. BDSP. Now that you have your Multiviewer, we got some underground hunts to do. I'm still a little curious as to how it works. That one method you described with the whole airplane mode thing on. Have you played Pokemon Scarlet or Violet? I did. I played both, and I still have them both. I just haven't played them in quite some time. Legends ZA took over when it came out. I kind of forgot what Scarlet and Violet was. I can't remember the last time I played it. And then when this came out, I don't know what Legends ZA is anymore. Should I get them? I completed Pokemon Black 2. If you're gonna get it on the OG Switch or OLED, I would say no. If you have the Switch 2, yes, go for it, because I've heard that it's very much higher quality, and they fixed a bunch of the bugs. A bunch of the bugs that the OLED and the OG Switch had with Scarlet and Violet. Mainly graphic stuff. If you don't care for that, go for it. It wasn't my favorite, but it's still worth playing. It's gonna be so annoying is that I'm gonna have to go and fight through the game again. Fight Cynthia, and oh my gosh, so annoying with her Garchomp, I know. It's not that simple, AJ. You can't just bring ice. I'm gonna throw little ice cubes at her. No, it's not that simple. Hated shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet. I feel like it was kind of annoying depending on the method. Eggs, Masuda method, I feel like they ruined it. I didn't like that. You basically had to do 2 separate sandwiches. One to gather the eggs, and wasn't the other one to... No, I don't think... I think it was just that. It was just to collect the eggs. I doubt that there's an egg hatching power to hatch eggs faster, right? It's just to collect them. Someone who plays the games on mobile, lagging isn't a problem. Oh, then go for it then. Yeah, it's fine. It's worth getting at least. I'm not gonna say it's unplayable. At least it's worth getting. Okay, so give me 1 second. I need to take a look at that. I want to reconfirm this. How do you filter this? Violet. I know I have the screenshot of it. Let's look for it. Let's confirm this right now. I think I have it. It's basically like a screenshot of all the powers and what they do. Because somebody out there made up a lie, and I'm almost certain that everybody fell for it, or everybody's believing it. There you go. Here it is. Egg power. More likely to find Pokemon eggs. Egg power does not reduce the steps. People need to learn how to fucking read, man. Where does it say that it will make eggs hatch faster? That's just flame body. So if you've been making an egg power sandwich to hatch eggs faster, you're wasting your time and you're wasting materials. Clip that, make it a short. Y'all are stupid. Learn to read. Whoever out there is saying that power makes eggs hatch faster, do some fucking research, bro. Jesus, I swear, dude, people need to learn how to read sometimes. The power of a screenshot, right? Bad, bad, bad. Don't remember seeing that screen. It's like when you first get introduced to picnics. That's the little tutorial as to what the boosts do for the sandwich. Like, oh, you make a sandwich for the first time, and then it's like, oh, these are what the boosts do, by the way. not wasting your time buying the games on the Switch and you could just emulate them, that's completely up to you. I know there's a lot of people out there who are against emulation. I don't care. The reason why I don't use emulators is because I have every freaking Pokemon game. The only Pokemon game that I don't have is Conquest. Okay, let me take that back. Mainline story game. So I have like the GameCube, I have all the Game Boy ones, the DS, the Switch. I have some of the Mystery Dungeon ones. Obviously, I'm not gonna get like Pinball. That's like whatever. But I don't have Conquest, and Conquest I actually do want. I want to play it. Yes, there's this thing called Pokemon Pinball. Have you played Black or White 2? I have. I've played both White, Black, Black 2, and White 2. I have all 4 copies. I've had them in the past. I sold them because I went through a phase, and then I basically bought everything all over again. So I don't have my original copies, my original my original files. Not fire. Thinking FireRed. I heard pinball. Yeah, pinball. Pokemon Pinball. The Game Boy game, Pokemon Pinball. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think it was fun, but it exists. Dude, I was falling asleep at work like the last 15 minutes. I was just sitting there waiting for time to go by, and I had a little bit of a headache. I still kind of do, but it was gonna be a determining factor if I streamed today or not. 2004, the year that these games came out. I wonder if YouTube is like promoting my stream to like a different language. Wouldn't be surprised. No wonder it's giving me the translations. Hope Pokemon Winds and Waves are good. I hope so too. I mean, they're taking their time with them. They're coming out next year. I want to see what the legendaries look like. That's what I'm interested in. Like, that's what's a big what the heck is this? What automatic renewal? Automatic renewal for what? From what they have shown, it looks good. Not gonna lie, playing to the Pokemon Sword is nothing but even though they made Leon's team a little hard, but even with level upgrades, he's easy to beat. Leon's a freaking joke. Leon's pathetic. I don't like him at all as a character or as a champion. I just don't like Leon. I'm on that Leon hater train. But yeah, from the little amount of clips that they've shown for Winds and Waves, it looks okay. It doesn't look bad so far. The starters, though, the final evolutions might determine which one I go with. Just for the memes, I want, what's his name? Pom Bomb to go bipedal, just to trigger people. I'm getting ahead of myself. Gary isn't even choosing a starter yet, and I'm already pressing X from the menu. AJ, do you think today will be the day? Will today be the day that we get shiny Squirtle? I mean, he already broke the streak of day 2 shinings. Oof. I saw someone get their shiny Abra earlier. Antonic, yeah, he got a shiny Abra. Pokemon Sword and Shield is the best game. The best storyline, best trees, best graphics, best region. So I'm not saying because I live in the UK. Oh, it's funny you mentioned that because for a moment I thought you were being sarcastic. Because one of the first things that people complained about Sword and Shield is the graphics in the trees, specifically like the side routes where they're like, oh my god, this tree, this bush, like the grass, like bro, you play a fucking Pokemon game to complain about the grass and the trees? I'd say grow up, but let's be real here. Look what we're doing. Playing through Legends Arceus is one hell of a game, dude. Legends Arceus was honestly really good. I'm testing egg power versus no egg power. Do it. Yo, what's up, Slim Fast? Welcome back. Good to see you again. No egg power is 30 minutes. For what? To hatch the eggs? No egg power is 30 minutes? 1 minute 30. Why do, oh my god, 1 minute 30, what the hell? The freaking stupid, I need to look at my phone chat because the freaking stupid chat on Studio is twisting up the words, dude. It makes no sense. Nope, egg power is 1 minute and 30 seconds. Got it. I'm sure it's gonna be the exact same. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, but even with the shiny charm and shiny Legend Arceus, I was getting shinies left and right. Shinies are basically one in every map. And every time you load into the map, there's a shiny somewhere. You just have to find it, with or without charm. It's ridiculously stupid, but you get shinies. Be happy. Might get both Pokemon Scarlet and Violet because I suck at making decisions. Why does that say marketing decisions? Stupid freaking studio. Marketing decisions. It's making, bro. I'm lucky I have my phone right here. I mean, I got both because I have 2 Switch. Yo, RJ Rocks, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Why testing it is fun? It's because you get so many spawns in Legends Arceus and Overworld spawns. Yup. But like I said, every time you load into a map, there's a shiny. You just gotta find it in Legends Arceus, with or without charm. They're just that common. You know the number of freaking Shinx and Wurmple that I killed looking for Snorlax? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With or without charm, you get shinies. You just gotta find it. There's gonna be shiny somewhere. Alpha Hunter was cool. Did you? Was also cool. Did you? Yeah, I thought shiny hunting the alphas was cool. I mean, I went for the Snorlax. I got the Ambi. I got the Infernape. I actually called it. I called the Infernape. Like I was literally like on stream. This is gonna be the shiny Infernape. Watch, and it actually was shiny. Pretty fun moment if you ask me. I went for Lucario and Garchomp at the same time. I gave up on both. I did like 100 checks and then I just gave up. I think that was when a new game had came out and I just moved over to that one. But I did like the crafting mechanics in Legends Arceus. 2 females, none shiny. Sounds about right. It's the RNG that we get here. Recently, I've been going to Sonic to get the limeade with coconut flavoring. I swear, the very first time I got it, it was an actual limeade. The second time, I don't know what they give me because now it just tastes like Sprite. It tastes like a Sprite with nothing, just Sprite and ice. I'm like, are you sure that you gave me the right item, or do you just like not care about your freaking job, dude? Had to delete Monster Hunter World. Why? Too much stuff. Not enough space. Respect shiny hunters. I could never walk and look around for 2 hours for slightly different colored Pokemon. Some of them are slightly different colored. A lot of them are very noticeable. But yes, it requires a lot of patience. That's why you see a lot of people who rage when they get their shinies. A lot of people who like cry of excitement because now they get to use their time for other things instead of just resetting the game over and over again. Leafeon has a crap shiny. I agree. It would have been goated if it had like autumn colors. With the orange and brown, that would have been nice, but nope. 2036. Hey, that's 10 years from now. Still under odds, day 3 of shiny hunting this thing. I don't think we'll make it to 3,000 encounters today. Something with Glaceon. Well, Glaceon is a little more noticeable than Leafeon. It's darker and like slightly brighter. So that means I'll probably just download Rise again. Do it. And I'm getting started with Espeon. Yeah, all those Gaga Green. I knew you were gonna say it. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna bring up the whole Shrek Speon thing. I knew exactly what you were gonna say. You bring it up every time. Every time we talk about Espeon. You mean Shrek Speon? That was the way you used to say it before. But yeah, Espeon. All those Gaga Green shinies are disgusting and ugly. Which is why I'm not a huge fan of shiny Dragonite, but Dragonite is one of my favorite Pokemon. So, yeah. How did you know? Bro, that's the equivalent of you coming in and saying, guess what, and then chicken butt. I've known you for almost freaking 5 years, Justin. Come on. Come on, bro. My memory is bad, but not that bad. Hot take, we need a Legends Eternatus. Very hot take. I think that we need a Legends Celebi. A Legends game with Celebi and in the Johto region with them showing you what happened with the towers and like the birth of the doggos would be pretty freaking cool. And having you tied to it or witness it, that'd be pretty cool. Egg power does affect eggs. Boom. Cap. I still don't think it's worth it. If it's true, for 43 seconds to half the time waste materials for that, it's not worth it. I don't know why, but I just have a random shiny level 90 Pokemon in Pokemon Home. What is the Pokemon? Could have been a gift Pokemon, like one of those event Pokemon. Ew, how did I get here? I don't know. I don't know. Did you end stream already? You better have not ended stream already. That was too little. AJ, did Yennefer end stream? 1 minute and 37 seconds, weak ass. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's true. You do work at 4 a.m. Did you have your old man nap already? Also, did you did add me on freaking on TCG, but your gift, your sharing, receiving, you received too many cards for the day. I can't give you anything. Why are you wasting materials? Okay, well, it's different because what I end up doing is I use the sandwiches to collect a bunch of eggs and then I hatch them later. I don't really hatch eggs as I collect them. I don't know how you're doing it, but I collect a shit ton of eggs. I collect probably around 400 eggs at a time, or 600. I collect like close to 20 boxes of eggs, and then I hatch them all. Like I did for the random starters. Like I got a ditto, and then I got a bunch of male starters, and then I just roulette. Gotta go now. All right, appreciate you stopping in. Hope you have a great rest of your night. So yeah, that would be wasting materials. However, you're doing it using the same sandwich to hatch eggs and collect them. I don't know how that works because they're two different things. You're either collecting or you're hatching, because you can't hatch eggs while you're in the picnic. I don't think the steps count. I remember racing Snappy and Lonely. Yeah, I know you guys did like a little series back then. Why'd you stop? For all 3 starters? I still need to go for some of them. I need to. If I go for the living decks, I think I still need like Quaxley. Quaxley must be the last one that I need the living decks for, because I know I have the whole Skeletor's line and the whole Meowscarada line. Because you won? Who got second? Did they even try? Or did they at least finish the race? Like, did they keep going after you? Had already got first? Got all 3 in 700? Jesus. Yeah, that's fast. With Charm, right? Only got it for Coco. I guess he was second. And then Snappy didn't get any. Charm and Masuda ditto. Sounds about right. That's what you would do. I should have swapped out my contacts for my glasses before I started, because they're making me feel eepy. A little extra eepy than I already was. AJ, is the volume alright? Gone with your Bulbasaur. Wearing earbuds, so you're always good? Thank you. I need to get a better mic, or at least I need to get a headset that doesn't have a mic and get a separate mic, because I don't like having to wear the headset so that you guys can hear me. Both females again, and none shiny. Expected. But got at least 3 hours for stream tonight. If we go a little longer, we go a little longer. That's fine. Gotta say, from the whole Eevee line, love Sylveon 100%. It's a good shiny, good Pokemon that has a cute shiny. Yeah, it's a pretty good shiny. I like it. Favorite evolution would have to be Leafeon for me. Not the best shiny, but it's still a good Pokemon. Underrated. Sylveon probably has one of the top shiny of the evolutions. I'd say Vaporeon is also a good shiny. Umbreon, I feel like it's overrated. Flareon, I don't like the shiny, even if it's yellow. And I normally like pink and yellow shinies. This one's like orange, yellow, and it's just not it. Though it would be kind of nice to get more orange shinies, because I don't feel like there's many. Just like I feel like we need more shinies that are the same color as Metagross or Beldum. Eevee, like that white silverish. Blue, red, and maybe pink Chinese? No, dude, there's way too many of those already. We need the ones that have the least of. It's like orange, you don't see many orange shinies. You don't see many of the silver white. Like I said, Eevee and Beldum. I was about to say Leafeon. A Pokemon that I thought was really cool if it was shiny was shiny Regice. If Regice was shiny orange, that would have been so dope. More black and orange shinies. So black and orange as in like you want them mixed, or you want more black shinies and more orange shinies. Separate or together? Both? Nice. Oh, both options? So black shinies, orange shinies, and then black and orange shinies. Well, Charizard's shiny used to be like purplish, if I'm not mistaken. And then they changed it as the years went by. And Charizard is overrated. Fake dragon. Wannabe dragon. Lizard with stick on wings. It's funny how most Charizard fans don't like Dragonite. Is this the true dragon of Gen 1? They're like, Charizard should have been a dragon. But it's not. Get over it. Honestly, I agree. And then the shiny Mega is dope. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the shiny Dragonite either, but it's still one of my favorite Pokemon, which is why it's on my team. Not in this game, of course. In my main file. Oh yeah, this game they made it super dark, like a dark green. Like an uglier Kaka green. Or you're late. You're right on time. You didn't miss anything. You just missed some shiny talk, some crap talking about Charizard, some fangirling over Dragonite. Yo, Drew, what's up? Welcome on in, dude. So happy you're streaming. I need to watch one of your streams because you haven't been live in some time either. It's good to see you again. Ayo, appreciate you, my guy. Well, thank you for being here. If being here makes your hunts go by faster, I hope you get them. You missed roasting Jen. Well, he wasn't here for long. He had to go because he works too early in the morning. He might still be lurking. Not sure. But yeah, I was giving him crap because he ended stream so early. But yeah, I think this is going to be the schedule from now on. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Wednesday and Thursday are going to be like 3 or 4 hour streams. And then Friday and Saturday are going to be the longer streams. Because weekend, obviously, I have more time. Oh, looks like Young Gork is still here. Haven't gotten a shiny on FireRed. What will be my first? How many resets are you at so far? I know you said last time that you were doing it on one console, right? What language is LeafGreen in? It's in Spanish. It's in the European Spanish. Or Spain Spanish, something like that. Yo, Fusion, welcome on in. It's good to see you, dude. I pressed both buttons at the same time. So stupid. Look at what I said, Ambi. Should have been pink like Genie and Dragonair, but no, they said nope, let's make it green. Like, what? Yep, I agree. I'm pretty sure that's like 80% of the world. Everyone else is just trying to convince themselves that it is a good shiny when it's not. But yeah, it's in that Spain Spanish. Which, even me as a fluent Spanish speaker, it's a little bit hard to understand it sometimes because it's very differently written. It's a good shiny, but oh well. Who? Dragonite? Regular Dragonite? You can't be real. Like, don't get me wrong, it's growing on me. Yeah, it's I'm being more forgiving towards it, but the Mega, I feel like it makes it better. It was its redeeming trait, you know? Depends on what gen you're using. In this game, Dragonite is like a super dark green. Have I not? Did I clip when it evolved? No, not game share. Let me see. Do I have the clip of when it evolved? I do have it right here. That was not it. I thought I had. Was it this one? Yeah, it was right there. You guys want to watch my shiny Dragonite evolve? And then my winning team. Shiny Snorlax. Yeah, it was super dark in this game. Wish I had the Kirby sprite? What do you mean, the Kirby sprite? They had slightly lighter color or shade in Sword and Shield. And then same thing from any game after Sword and Shield. I feel like the shiny Mega redeemed it. I can't wait for them to make a TCG card out of that. The shiny Mega Dragonite. Or a Radiant Mega Dragonite because they don't make shinies anymore. But it's Puff. What are we talking about? Jigglypuff? You get the shiny soon? Thank you. You too. Love shiny Mega Dragonite and Z8. So do I. Jennifer, best shiny sprite, I think. It stayed pink throughout. That would have been cool too. I agree. Should have stayed pink. Though I would like to see Dratini or Dragonair in the orange. Hold on, not Puff. I mean, it says Puff on both screens, so. Pete's Dragon. Oh, okay, yes. There you go. They hit me with the Radiation Blast? Who did? Why? Radiation bad. Their reverse colors, that would have been cool. The orange Dratini, orange Dragonair, and then blue Dragonite. Yeah, that would have been pretty badass. But they never listened to the fans, dude. Read the one before that one. Someone gave me cancer in VR. Wow. So now you can get cancer through virtual games, right? Is that what I'm hearing? So should I just like stay off of games from now on? Gonna get cancer? Or is toxicity the same thing? So I play Rivals and that game's toxic, dude. I haven't played in like a month though. It's been quite some time. Yeah, I see the resemblance with Pete's Dragon. Not gonna lie, I thought that bottom one was shiny for a moment. When it was like loading in. When the black screen was phasing into the... Ah, crap. Give me a second, guys. My older brother's calling me. We gotta take his call. Uno momento. I'm gonna keep resetting though. Stepping away. Sorry, that was my brother. I asked him for a favor, and he was just telling me that favor has been completed. So I'm like, "Hey, yo, thank you." Hamburger. Hamburger. Where was I at? There was probably a 65 on VR. Honestly, a prop 65. What is that? Someone on Roblox said that they were happy when I said that my mom died with cancer, and I was lying, but they didn't. Brother, then why are you why are you saying that stuff? It's a funny California law or something that they put on everything to warm up carcinogens, but it's put on so much stuff that it feels like it means nothing. Hamburger. Jan, do you like pizza? Modest. Give me radiation in VR so it will mess up in VR. But yeah, next thing I'm gonna be doing on the Streamlabs stuff is testing out if the commands work and figuring out what I need to do to get that all set up. I don't understand why we need to hear the music to Gary taking his starter. I use Nightbuff for that, never tried Streamlabs. I did both. And my commands are like super messed up. So I need to reconfigure everything. Especially with people getting updated links. Like, I know a lot of people whose streams I visited that have my old channel link. As in before we got the YouTube update with the ads. I know it got changed. Like the URLs are very different now. So when people like if I go into someone's chat and they're like, "Oh, exclamation point Ambi," and it pulls in my link, it's a link that's basically expired and that website no longer exists because my YouTube link got updated, my URL. And I feel like that's why people should probably update their commands. I'm just gonna redo all of mine because I had some really stupid ones. I had some that for people that no longer stream, people whose channels got deleted or they just quit. No, this is your imagination. You're seeing things. You're hearing things. It's all in your head. I don't exist. Stepping away again. Okie dokie. You did what? Agent got to 700 Porygons. No China yet. Wish him luck. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, man. You're probably in like a big white room, locked in, with a fancy little jacket wrapped around you, shaking in the corner. Probably curl up in the ball saying, "I'm a meatball. I'm a meatball" to everybody who walks in. And then somebody passes by and you're like, "Big corn dog." Oh, speaking of, I had a corn dog from Sonic today just because. I hadn't eaten all day today, and I was like, you know what? I need to get myself a little snacky snack, so I got a corn dog from Sonic. Did that? Yeah, it did go up. That's an ambi thing. I forgot what you said boar was for. Why are my hands sweaty? We've been only doing this for less than an hour. It's not even hot in here. Messed up bro in my Discord server once. Oh, that's true. Yes, bro. That's what it was. I forgot what the word that you meant. I have a headache and I can't English today. Arceus, help me. Please, I beg. Then again, I can't English any day. Big corn dog is an ambi thing? Yes. Technically, not really. It's something I picked up from a video that I saw. It's supposed to be like a visual representation of what people who experience ADHD and what it feels like to them. That's the video I picked that up from. Your brother bullies you, bully him back. Hit him where it hurts him emotionally, not physically. C. Mild. Why is mild even an H? Isn't that like a flavor? Like a wing? Like a chicken wing flavor? Mild? Freaking Pokemon. Mild mannered. So he's a chicken wing flavor. It's not super spicy, but low spicy. I don't think mild is spicy at all. It's like the equivalent of Chipotle. It's the spice that's not there for actual spiciness, it's there for the flavor. Even if Chipotle does happen to be dried jalapenos, or jalapenos in adobo, whatever you want to call it, but they're dried at some point. I think that's where the nature comes from the chilies, from the Chipotle, or from the actual restaurant, from Chipotle, which I think is overpriced as hell. Every time I go to Chipotle, I remember why I don't go. Because of the freaking greedy ass portions they give you and the overprice. And I'm just like, nah, dog. I have this shit at home. Love spicy food, but it's not that I can't handle spicy. It makes my nasal waves start running like hell. I take advantage of that. It's the same thing with me. I can't handle spice. Fusion, I don't know if you speak Spanish, but I have this thing called gastritis. It's basically like it's a stomach problem where my stomach can't handle high acid levels, spice being one of them. So I can't have I shouldn't be having anything with like vinegar anything with high levels of spice, anything like citric. So grapefruit, kiwi, strawberries, lemon. It's gastro something. Gastrointestinally, I don't know, something like that. Gastritis? Yeah, I have that. And for me, it's anything with high acid levels, so vinegar, spice. I shouldn't be eating. I still eat it though. Like I love freaking hot Cheetos. I love lime. I love lemon. Even if I shouldn't be eating. I'm also lactose intolerant. I just tolerate cheese. I eat it anyway. So all that stuff that will mess up my stomach and probably make me wake up the next morning hugging the toilet. Yeah, I shouldn't be eating that stuff, but I still do. And that's what happens to me when I eat spicy. If I eat something that's too spicy, my nose gets runny too. So whenever I'm sick, I take advantage of that and clear my sinuses like that with spice. You only know pounds? Gastrophageal? Gastrophageal reflux disease. You're talking about this? Possibly. Think its short name is like GERD. That I did not know. Gastrophageal reflux disease. Only know pounds. Well, isn't that's what LBS is? Or IBS. What the hell is IBS? I thought that was an L. That was my bad eyesight. My bad. From afar, that looks like LBS, which is what you would say for pounds. Irritable bowel syndrome. Well, doesn't that have to do with like the shits? IBS is irritable bowel syndrome. I'm the opposite with mine. So for me, it's I'll be vomiting like crazy if I eat that stuff, and then I'll have like a sharp pain in my stomach. Like I feel like I got jabbed by like a broomstick right underneath my ribs. That's what it feels like to me. It's like pain and uncomfort, and then vomiting, things like that. I still can't say that I've ever experienced what heartburn is. I would have somebody, I would have to experience heartburn and somebody tell me that's heartburn or you're experiencing heartburn for me to know that that's what it is. It's very likely I've experienced it, but I didn't know that that's what it was. But people say heartburn as if it's like something that happens so often. That is something people experience once or twice a month. How they just put their hand on their chest like, oh, heartburn. Like, huh? Some people could think they're having heart attack if it's bad enough. Oh, damn. It does happen often. Heartburn sucks. You get it after downing a Pop Tart. Pop Tarts give heartburn. I know garlic is known for giving heartburn, but like I said, I can't say I've experienced it. Justin coming in with the meep meep. Look at us, bonding over stomach problems. You'd know if heartburn happens? Bro, I literally just said somebody would have to tell me you're experiencing heartburn as I'm experiencing heartburn to know what that is. Dude, I'm straight chilling, Ambi. So am I. Except I'm chilling and doing resets. Are you chilling and resetting for Chim? It's one of the things you can't miss. I hate hiccups. Not the hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. IRL hiccups, like the hiccups, you know? What the fuck? Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon is cool. He's pretty goated. I need my battle water. If I had a dragon, I'm naming him Toothless. Basic. Basic. Name your dragon Baldy. But is he actually bald though? Because dragons don't have fur. They have scales, so... Scaleless? Nah. I mean, what would you call a lizard with no scales? Or no, like, rough skin? Like an iguana or a bearded dragon. Some are said to have fur-like manes. That I think I've seen. That's where the whole conspiracy develops from. The whole, oh, T-Rex are the ancestors of chickens. Or chickens are the descendants of the T-Rexes. Archeops. Bird. Fur. Something like that, right? 2 female. Non-shiny. As expected. I know some people draw Eastern dragons or Asian ones are like that. Snakes with manes. I think I know what you're talking about. You're ready to hop on VR. I don't know why. Nah, bro, you gotta put in those hours into those Pokemon games, remember? Yeah, I see the hearts and the labs and the party poppers and the 100% over there. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for anyone lurking. You guys are helping out more than you know. Because I'm terrible at reminding people. Dude, Cynthia's gonna be so freaking annoying. I mean, not if you're over level. Yeah, the one with the Ho-Oh and like the raid lookalike. Yeah, I saw it. It's an interesting concept. I'm trying not to think too much about it. I mean, but it's possible. They can always reboot it. Bro, you got Subway on Tuesday, and it was amazing. Subway's pretty good. I can't hate on it. I wouldn't want to work there. Like, I've worked there for almost 5 years, and it was not the best job ever. I wouldn't wish it on anybody, but it's still pretty good food. I crave a Subway sandwich every once in a while. Animations look cool. Subway workers were hilarious. Why? So funny about the workers. Hmm? But yeah, I worked at Subway for almost 5 years. I left when COVID started. A little after. They were goofing while working, and the manager was there doing it too. Yeah, there's the one I worked at was like very serious, so like the supervisor was always there, and they were just like a stickler for the rules. I needed one of those school supervisors, and when I stopped working at Subway, I had one of those school supervisors. Except that he became my manager. So story with him is we used to work at a Subway together. I left for a moment to basically take some time off to figure out if I was going to continue going to school, if I wanted to keep doing two jobs. And in the time that I came back, like the 2 or 3 weeks that took me to come back, he left the job and he applied at a different Subway that was closer to my apartment at the time, and he became the manager there. So basically, when I came back and found out, I quit that same day and then I went to work for him. So my coworker became my supervisor, but at a different location. And then over time, we just became really close friends. During COVID, the restaurant shut down because it was getting no business. There's more to the story, but I'm gonna leave that part out, and it might be a little too personal for someone. But basically, long story short, shortly after the Subway closed down, my now friend passed away from having leukemia. He was supposed to have 4 surgeries, and on the third surgery, he passed away while they were operating on him. It was just too much. He had too much stuff inside his body, and it had it was just too far along. So I have some good memories of Subway, but yeah, what sucks is that he passed away when he was only 29, and I was 23 at the time. So this year he would have been 36. Showdown time. Gonna practice more battles before champions come out. But yeah, he was one of those people that was super goofy. He was the cool supervisor, the one that went along with the super stuff. Forgot that Ambi was 31, bro. I'm 29. I'm gonna be 30 this year. Okay, this might be too much, and I understand, but AJ, you and him literally have a very similar personality, which is probably why I get along with you. Honestly, if you were older, I think you'd be just like him. And I mean that in like the nicest way possible. But yeah. the reason I brought up the whole why I had the reason why I had to specifically bring up him is because it turns out that when we were still coworkers at that first location, when I left and I came back, I found out that the reason he had left that store was because he found out that a supervisor was thinking about firing him. So a supervisor was telling everybody that he was thinking about getting rid of my friend. And the reason why he wanted to do that was because he was on the closing shift. It was him and someone else. If you guys have been to Subway, you guys know that there's that when they toast your sandwich, there's that pull with the basket at the end that they use to pull the sandwich out of the toaster. Okay, well, what ended up happening was he was in the back cleaning, and the younger employee was in the front, and some freaking crackhead came in with his hand in his pocket saying he had a gun, and he started, ow. You could tell it was his finger. You could tell this guy didn't have a gun. Like, you could tell because we had cameras. You could tell that he didn't have a gun. You could see that it was just his finger. And the person at the register didn't know. They panicked. They started giving them the money. So my supervisor, my friend, came over and like, hey, what the hell's going on? And he saw him panicking, and he just like looked at both of them. He put two and two together. This dude was like, dude, he got that stick and he freaking whacked him in the head. It was because of that reason that the supervisor at the time was thinking about firing my friend. So he basically quit before he got fired, and then he applied at a different one and became supervisor. That's the funniest thing I've ever witnessed at Subway. And the only reason I know that is because he explained it to me, and then when I came back, my coworkers showed me the camera. They showed me the camera footage of what happened. He just straight up like bonked him in the freaking head with that. So I probably shouldn't say this. Don't go robbing Subways, guys. But a lot of places, not just Subway, almost any fast food restaurant, when they train you, they tell you in the situation that you're being robbed at gunpoint or your life is in danger, give them what they want. Back away. The reason why they do that is because if someone comes in pointing a gun at you and tells you, give me the money in the register, as an employee, what you're trained to do is you're supposed to open the register and let them grab the money out of the register, because when they do that, they're leaving their fingerprints behind. So they basically train you, open the register, back the hell away, let them take the money. We normally keep a small amount of money in the registers. Your life is more valuable than whatever's in that register at the time. So open it for them, back up, get to safety, let them leave their fingerprints behind. We'll call the police and let them handle it. That's basically what they train you to do. But in the moment, this guy did panic. He messed up and he started handing them the money in the register when he didn't even have a weapon. You could like clearly see, like, if you were in front of him, if you were on his side, you would be able to see that he had his hand in his like hoodie pocket and he was just pointing his finger saying, oh, I have a gun, give me the money in the register. And you could tell when they're being serious, because some of them, like, you look at them and you're just like, bro, get out of here. You're not gonna do anything. He was one of those people that look like that you could just look at and like, bro, you're not gonna do anything. Get out of here. If you made fun of him, you're like, bro, get out of here. Go find some food somewhere else. He would have probably left. But new employee being a first time experience getting robbed at quote unquote gunpoint, fake. That's probably like finger gun. He panicked and he started handing them the money. It was a funny little story, but I remember seeing that video of him whacking him in the freaking head with that thing, with the pole. I was like, dude, holy crap! You even hear that though? to really be doing dumb and stupid robbing people. Well, this was a store. It was a restaurant. Yeah, fingerprint was like pew pew pew. It's not the fact that they were gonna buy more with it. It's the fact that they're stealing money from the store in general. Using your main team, nice. Might get Mew and Pokemon Eep. I need to buy Pokopia as like a sign to remind myself to buy the Switch 2 when it's back in stock, because I heard and I've seen that Switch 2 is not in stock pretty much anywhere. Nobody has any. GameStop, Target, Walmart. I've checked and nobody has it. Not even like Facebook Marketplace has any. And I wouldn't trust Facebook Marketplace. When it comes to consoles, I'd rather just buy new instead of used. The only time I've ever bought new used is like from a friend. That's about it. Alright, after the next reset, I'm gonna go grab some water. So after this reset right here, once we get to 30, especially Switch 2 and it'll get bricked or whatever people call it. What do you mean bricked? I don't know what that means. Alright, give me a moment. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab water. Alright, I'm back. So this is exactly why I sometimes like forgetting things. For this particular reason. I went to go grab water and I completely forgot that I had energy drinks. I had 2 energy drinks, 2 zero sugar energy drinks in my fridge. And I'm like, oh, I actually need that. So I took a big old gulp of water and then I brought my energy drink. And it's a new flavor I'm trying. Cherry twist. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty good. Might make me burp a lot. Holy crap. Pleasant surprise, yes. All because of forgetfulness. Oh, but I do need a stretch though. It's the fizziness that I needed. The game is so easy. I could play it in my sleep. Try doing that with Elden Ring. Oh, they try to pirate games on it so you can't buy or play anything. Again, this is also another thing about buying virtual. I bought a used DS once, and the dude was trying to give me like a high price, like a used DS that's like, oh, $600 because it has all these games. And I'm like, bro, it doesn't matter if it has all these games. I'm gonna delete them anyway. He's like, why would you delete it? I was like, because I want to use my account. I want to link the DS to my account, and when I link yours, all the games go with it because this account is linked to you. So are the games. And I'm like, nah, dog. So I'd rather just pay this much, get the games legitimately, and have it tied to my account instead of yours. I was like, what if you forget the password? Then I lose access to it too. So now I'm good. I'm gonna pay like overprice, like Christmas in March exactly, except with drinks. $500 paperweight. That's what I was saying. Yo, Loki, I kind of want to hunt Eevee now, but I don't really need to. I would love to see a shiny hatch from this game, or in this game. I know it wouldn't have the sparkle animation. It would just pop out of the egg and there you go. Squirtle, what the hell? Bim, bim, biddy bim, bim, biddy bim. Bim, 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 bim. Yeah, I've been playing my copy of FireRed and LeafGreen to grind my team for the Elite Four. All these people keep quitting. Who? What? Oh, Showdown? It's a good team. Have you by any chance used any of the other teams that I gave you? I really like the Sandstorm team. That would probably have to be my favorite. Need to make them. Make the Sandstorm team. It's really fun. I like it. It's my favorite one. Ah. There was something I wanted to watch and I completely forgot what it was. Like a show that I haven't seen before. Wait, Bruh, that argument you're having with your friend? Intact Lego figure count? So, a Lego set that's already built, you're counting the pieces to like take a guess? Or you're doing actual counting for an accurate count of how many Lego pieces there is in that build set, right? Do that with the Star Destroyer. Count how many pieces there is in a built Star Destroyer. Beepity boo, beepity beepity boo. Move this over here. There you go. Oh my god, I want to go eat. I'm so tired. Work was actually exhausting today. I support Eep. You see, I'm feeling tired now, but I feel like it happens every single time. I'm perfectly fine. I start stream and then I get sleepy. And then I'm like, oh, I'm feeling so sleepy. I'm gonna end stream. I end stream and then now I'm wide awake. Like, I hate when that happens. If I were to be like, all right, guys, I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. I'm ending stream. If I try to go to sleep, I'm wide awake now. I don't know why that happens, but it's just how it is, and I hate it. And I still have laundry to put away. Dang it. Dang me boring you? No, it's just me because I'm tired from work. I wake up at 5:50 a.m. Between 5:50 and 6. I wake up between 5:50 and 6. I'm at work by 7:30. I clock out at 4:15. Drive like 25 minutes home depending on traffic. And by that time it's like already like 5 p.m. Start stream at 6 p.m. You don't have to cover up that you don't like us, dramatically sobs. I wouldn't have to hide that up, honestly, or cover it up in any way. I'm somewhat straight up, so if I didn't like you, I would probably just, hey, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you here. And I haven't said that, so. There's a stupid little mosquito. I'm gonna get myself one of those electric rackets. Electric fly swatters. I'm gonna wave it around like a saber. Like a lightsaber from Star Wars. Want to get another electric chair? Dumbass. Don't do that. No. I don't know if you guys have any arcade uh in your any arcades in your area, but there is a game at a Peter Piper Pizza that it's basically like this giant gorilla just standing in front of you, and there's like this platform with two iron rods. You're supposed to hold on to those two iron rods for like as long as you possibly can, and they just like vibrate to the point where it starts to get like painful, like almost like you're getting shocked. And then while you're holding onto it, the gorilla is like basically throwing steam in your face. The purpose of the game is to make you want to let go and to see how long you can last. And the longer you last, the more tickets it gives you. Want to try it because I got issues like that? It's not hard. It's honestly kind of easy. They should make an electric fly swatter saber. An electric fly swatter lightsaber. I mean, that's technically a lightsaber. What are those lamps? The ones that they use to attract moths with the little like cage around it? It's basically one of those without the cage. Just pile up a bunch of those, and there's your lightsaber. You hear the little pfft with every swing. Get a chia pet? That sounds familiar. Okay, AJ, you said chia? Chia? Okay, I could see that on my phone. On Studio, it says who calls. I'm sending you a picture of this. No, not John. Look at this. Want a Tamagotchi and a girlfriend to share it with? I forgot what Tamagotchis were. I'm not cultured anymore. I sent it to you. Who calls, bruh? I mean, if you said it the other way around, the chia, it would have translated it. Translated it. Okay, that one is the exact same message, but it has that little sigil in the beginning. La 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 la. You know that there's voice actors who use that particular phrase to practice their voice acting? They basically intentionally do like a voice crack with like different pitches of that. So they will purposely be like la 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 la, like, and that's how they basically practice their voice acting. That's how they get into like different voices, different tones, different like pitches. They freaking sound like dying chickens, you know, like la 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 la. Look at them chia pets. Is that what that's supposed to be? This is a Squirtle. Or did you send me Snapchat? Oh, that's what those are. I remember they did like a Bulbasaur version of this, and I thought that was pretty cool. The guy who voices Plankton and SpongeBob, all he does is yell to warm up. Well, that's pretty much all Plankton does, because he's always angry, right? He's always pissed. He's always salty that he can't get the Krabby Patty formula. Go Super Saiyan pre-warm up. I mean, if you have to scream like that very often, you'd want to practice it. Hey, can I yell at you for a little bit? Imagine. I want to practice my voice. Bro. Give me the shiny already. Just remembered a commercial. Is it another band commercial? What are they advertising? It's not like one of those commercials. Remember last time you were looking for a commercial that you couldn't find, and then you sent it to me, the Facebook commercial that you said you liked. Is it another one of those? A green watering hose. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Adamant and scared, because that's what miedosa means in Spanish. So I don't know what nature that is. There's no scared nature. I guess maybe this way, doing more resets, we'll finally get to see if shinies do exist in LeafGreen or not. Because we haven't seen one yet. That doesn't sound familiar. You crowded a Lego build? What do you mean crowded it? You know what sounds cool right now? You know what sounds good? Tattoos. I want more tattoos. No, bugs don't sound good right now. No. We were on the same page. What's it called? Speaking of bugs, so I think I told you guys that on Monday I had a corn on the cob. No, Wednesday. Sorry, yesterday. Yesterday I had corn on the cob. So, if you guys don't know, worms, caterpillars, they like corn. So if you ever go to the store and buy the whole corn on the cob with the husk, it's very likely that you might get a corn with a caterpillar inside it, because caterpillars like corn. So normally that they're at the very top, they'll just eat enough to get through the tip of the corn. But they basically died. They die because of the cold. So as you're cleaning them at home, you'll find one or two. I was explaining to my coworkers that when I was cooking the corn, after I cleaned them, after I removed the husk and cleaned them, when I was cooking them, it was very nostalgic to me, because as a kid, I would help my grandpa clean corn and cook it and then sell it, because my grandpa was like a jack of all trades like that. He was super chill, and it kind of like reminded me of him. But a lot of times, the caterpillars were like these like long fat ones, and you would just give them to the chickens outside, or you would just throw them away because they're already dead and you don't know how long they've been dead. So you would have to cut off like the whole chunk of the corn, and that one would go to waste. So now you get half a corn instead of a full one. Sometimes there's like 3 or 4 worms at most. That's the most I ever saw. Four different caterpillars, worms in one corn on the cob. And it just reminded me of him. Like, oh, I used to do this with my grandpa. No extra flavor, no. Hey, we paid for that corn. So those caterpillars were for us to do as we please, and he fed them to the chickens. And then another weird thing that happened yesterday is in the most like nonchalant way, one of my coworkers told me, like, she was just like eating the corn like after she finished eating, and she's like, I need to have a talk with you later. I'm like, huh? And she's like, you and I need to sit down and have a conversation later. I was like, about. And she just like, in the most like bored voice, she's like, oh, I have a family member in the hospital and I have an inheritance coming my way, and I want to invest in you. And I'm like, what do you mean invest in me? And she's like, if you want to be a like, if you're thinking about food as a career, like open up your little food truck or something. She's like, I think I could sponsor you. I'm like, nani? I mean, I was like, I mean, I'm glad you like my food, but like, I'm not gonna change careers just because someone likes my corn, bro. It was funny. I mean, obviously, I didn't tell her that, but I'm just like, yeah, sure, yeah, let's have a conversation later. Be happy to. Bro, where's shiny Squirtle at? I know it's still under odds, but come on. I wanted to watch some Law and Order tonight. Your corn was so good, I think I made her. Ah, yes, open up a business. The funny thing is that right next door to our office is a brisket place, like a Mexican Texas brisket corn Spanish type restaurant. And they're like, yeah, let's go open up a business right next to theirs, be the competition. Brisket easily, unless you mix the two. Corn in a cup with brisket. Damn. Well, there isn't very much you could do with corn besides coat it with something like cheese. So you could do hot Cheeto dust. You could do other kinds of chips if you like. Takis, Doritos, make it extra cheesy. I don't know. Brother. Drag it out for 3 seasons. Corn versus brisket. Brisket wins. Brisket is too good. All season long, just cooking corn. Wait, did I count that twice? No, it's just once. Cool. We'll have me a good brisket. Dude, brisket's amazing. That's my next big purchase. Once I move, my next big purchase is gonna be like a little mini indoor smoker, and that's what it's for. To make brisket. Oh, that woke me up. Brisket cooking stream? No, dude. Brisket is the kind of thing that you just throw in the smoker, leave it there for 8 hours, don't touch it. That would be a stream of you just watching a smoker just let out steam, let out smoke, and that's it, nothing else. Check the temperature every once in a while just to make sure that it's not burnt, but that's about it. Yeah, 8 to 12 hours of just looking at a smoker closed, because that's how it contains the heat, so you wouldn't even see the meat getting cooked. Oh, another nice little surprise that I found when I went to the fridge is I am thawing out some ribs to make for lunch tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna make those tonight, or leave those like running really low in the oven while I sleep, and then just wake up in the morning tomorrow. There you go. But yeah, I had them in the freezer. They're thawing out right now. Ribs, send in mail. No. Low on your sleep. Yeah, that's how I did pozole. Let it slow cook in the oven for like hours while you sleep at a very low temperature. Same thing with the crock pot. You could do that. But this is a whole rack of ribs, so obviously you need the oven for it. It's not just something I could throw in the air fryer. It takes up a whole oven. You like ribs? Yeah, I like ribs too. I make my own rub, like brown sugar chipotle. That bottom one got me again. Can make some decent ribs? Hell yeah. You made that salmon today look pretty good today. That was salmon, right? Was that like air fryer, or was that like on a stove top? It was very, very oily. How many encounters did we start off with today? 1,950. In the oven, didn't feel like cooking on the stovetop. If you would have left it skin side up on the air fryer, the skin crisps up, and it basically cooks perfectly on the inside and the outside. And it leaves a little bit of the inside uncooked for like moisture, which is like perfect. That way it's not dry. The skin was crispy, 20 minutes in the oven for those small pieces. Did you flip them? Start off cooking one side and then flip it to the other side. Normally it's skin side down, flip it so that the skin is side up, and then the skin gets like really crispy. Nothing's easier than getting distracted while trying to be productive. Happens all the time at work. Yo, what's up, Michaela? Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. You usually just let them skin side down and it gets crispy in the oven with a nice brown color on top. Stop paying attention to the gender. Bamboozled me twice already. I feel like when I've done it like that, when I just put it skin side down in the oven and leave it there until it's cooked, the skin comes out soggy because even if it's getting crispy, all the oils are falling down and running down the slice of salmon, and the skin is catching all that and absorbing it. So instead of getting crispy, it's getting soggy. Absorbs all that moisture. That's why they say to flip it halfway. That way it's cooked on both sides and you get that crispy skin. It starts crisping up at the bottom, and before it gets like juicy, you flip it so that this crispy skin stays on top. I'm also saying to get Squirtle shiny and LeafGreen FireRed. Nice. I hope you get it. How many encounters are you at? I'm only at 2360 so far. Parchment paper may help. That's true. Maybe. Depending on how much parchment paper, because parchment paper will still catch some of the liquid. You're not keeping count. Are you keeping track of like time at least? Or no? Oh. I have like a love-hate relationship with the counter. Sometimes seeing the number go up, it just like gives me depression. But there's like sometimes where like, I want to know. I want to know how long it took. Yeah, I told you in the Discord. Nice little surprise for AJ's birthday. That is also my mother's birthday. Forgot it's your birthday. Only care about champions. Damn. Appreciate the session. Not keeping track of time either. Damn. You just want shiny. That's all that matters, right? onion circle. I like zoned out for a moment there. That energy drink is messing with me. Oh, that was a big chug. Disappointed in what? Did a really good mouth part of a drawing that, but the jaw, it's all sorts of messed up. Brother, I didn't click start. Reset. Alright, give me a moment. Sorry, I had to answer that. Reset. Well, normally when they put just 4 digits, it's like that same digit, that same 4 digits twice, right? 30, 2380. I was about to say 78. 7038. Can we do 100 and 109 resets in an hour? No, 59. Yeah, very likely. We could very likely get to either 500 or 600 today. $2,600. It's doable. I just need to not feel tired though, because that's why I got the energy drink to like wake me up. I've been up for way too long, dude. I'm just sleepy. Let's try our best to make it to 2,600, and if I go a little bit over 9 p.m., then that's perfectly fine. I just want to give myself enough time to cook my ribs, shower, Got laundry to put away. Sasuke Uchiwa. I told you guys about the Naruto Bridge series, right? The French. One of the legends, a friend of mine, a streamer. His name is 40 Jod. You guys have very likely seen him here at one point. So he told me about the French abridged series of Naruto, where when Sasuke introduces himself in the abridged series in French, he comes up and he's like, "Je m'appelle fuck." It's because in French, my name is "Je m'appelle," and then you say your name, and he was like, "Je m'appelle Sasuke Uchiwa," and basically that's what he named himself, Sasuke Uchiwa. But in the abridged series, it's freaking funny. Je m'appelle Sasuke Uchiwa. It's kind of cool how if you started watching the stream before it started, you don't have the shorts mode where it's like the chat is in your way. You can actually see the counter, the Squirtle, you can see me. Mo the best? Mo? I completely forgot that I had Pringles. Clipped AJ. What did AJ do? Oh, the slow queen. Oh, I would love a sandwich. Bam, bida, boom. Locking in. Shiny at 24. What? Hi, Justin? Yes? How may I help you? Mm-mm. I never got the shiny Munchlax from Ogre Alston. Need to be hard, yeah. You need to. Oh, so it's you beat easy to unlock normal. You beat normal to unlock hard, and then you beat hard to get shiny, right? I don't think I counted that. Nope. All right, so if we don't get it at 424, I'm gonna do a Bulbasaur check. This one right here needs to shine. Three, two, one, shiny. Nope. We'll check a Bulbasaur on the next one. Any possible guesses for tonight? No, for tonight. We're only getting for tonight. We're only getting to 2,600 tonight. So anything below that. 2,345. We already passed that, bro. We're at 2,400. Is that like a reverse reset? I was a little salty that there's this anime that I like. It's called All Noah Zero. It's I watched it like freaking 2017, 2018 maybe. And they finally came out with a new season, but they only released the first episode on January 29th, and then they haven't released a new episode. And I'm like, bro, what the hell? I hope it didn't get canceled. Because if it did, I'm gonna be salty. You're awesome? No, you. Need to watch the new episode of Fire Force. Justin, do you have any guesses if we'll get it tonight? We're going to 2,600 today. So, do you have any guesses as to if we'll find it from here till then? So, in 100 and I don't know how many resets. 164. We're not going that far tonight, Justin. We're going to 2,600 tonight. I'm saving the other energy drink for tomorrow. I feel like I'm gonna need it. $24.42. Now it's $24.44 with this one. No reds. $25.72. Oh, the balloons. The balloons. Damn. Right before we end. $29.99. $25.99. That's how tired I am that I misread that, but I knew what you meant. Impish. I think that's a special attack reducing with increased special defense. I need a stretch. Damn, that energy drink's gone. Wait, what's that? Thought I heard something like a plane flying by. I sometimes forget that I live really close to an airport. (911). What's your emergency? I always thought it was a little bit of a coincidence that which one happened first? Was 911 the emergency phone line, like to call the police, dispatch or whatever? Which one which one came first? 911 as in like the police, or 911 as in like the day the Twin Towers were hit? And if so, did they plan it because 9/11, like September 11th, 911, or did they use the numbers 911 in out of respect for the events of September 11th? We out here being conspiracy theorists. Police was first, I think. So the terrorists hit the Twin Towers on September 11th because they're like, oh, call 911 police. Not gonna lie, that bottom one fooled me again. You know what you should do, AJ? Gamble. Go to the game corner in Celadon. Spend all your coins. Try to get more. Just spam A. In-game gambling. There's a slight chance that we might go past the 3-hour mark. See, it was studio last time. That for some reason it was dropping frames at the beginning of the stream. This time, not a single one. Might gamble later on. Do it. Not on the Genshins, right? On the Pokemon? Does the timer get cut down a little bit if you have more players? Normal timer? It's still too small on 4. What do you mean? It's just a lot harder with 2 players? What do you mean too small with 4 and... I mean, I understand the harder with 2 players because you need one for like every color, which would be kind of nice. And then you just got the one person who protects from the greeted or Munchlax. Wait, it's both greeted and Munchlax that come up to take the berries, right? Lost on the 4th stage, rip. So close. I believe in you guys though. You guys can do it. Bruh, you're late. Come on. I'm trying to do this at the same time. Oh, there's one that I didn't count. I'm looking at it right now. Need to check if I counted this one. Alright, so I did count the one, but I didn't count one from before. So we're currently at 2490. This is going to be 92. There you go. Wait, what about the DLC? I don't think you could buy them separate. The DLC? I'm pretty sure you could only buy them together. Bruh, what? Are you sure? I know you buy them in like one price and then you get them separately. Like when the DLC came out, you get one at a time, but I don't know if you could buy them separately. Like only one or the other. What are the abilities for them? Torrent, Blaze, and Overgrow. People translated them, I think, for Ninja keeps protein, Dogfox might get levitate, and Chestnut bulletproof. Chestnut already has bulletproof, no? The hidden ability? The Delphox makes sense with levitate. I don't know why, but when I read Central Plaza, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, that's like the Gen 7. The Central Plaza, how you had to go in there to get online to trade. Pickle Rick. You see Fancy Boy gonna have this chest only for champions? I have a feeling that champions is gonna have access to home before FireRed and LeafGreen does. Before ZA does. I need ZA to have compatibility. I wanna clear out my boxes. I wanna upgrade my shiny living dex with the freaking 60, 70 plus Pokemon, shiny Pokemon that I got in that game. New ones. I was watching an old shiny reaction video that I posted a while back, like years ago, and I can't remember the phrase that I said. I think I said that's so awesome, but I said it so fast. It sounds like I said let's go, and I'm like, wait, did I say? And then I repeated it. Like I went over to the video, I skipped it back. I went back and re-watched it, listened to it again, and when you like listen to it closely, it's like, dude, that's freaking awesome. Like that's so awesome. Something like that. I said like that's so awesome. I think. But if you hear it for the first time, it sounds like I said let's go. And I'm like, ill. I'm deleting that like right now. Or that's awesome. I can't remember what I said. I'd have to rewatch it again. Tomato and onion with butter. Oh, you guys are making sandwiches? That's awesome, son. Don't got butter? Rip. Yeah, just put all your herba mythica in there. Olive oil, vinegar. Okay, considering we did 22 encounters in 5 minutes, I think that's doable now. 2,600. And if we have more time, if we do it faster than expected, even better. I get to do more encounters. MB is lovable. The Pokemon is. Very. Chessman time? What about Chessman? Are you guys playing a different game now or what? Oh, Outbreak and level 3 sandwich. No, I meant like minigame. Like I thought you guys were still doing Ogre Alcin. I didn't know you guys were doing outbreaks now. Wait a minute. Huh. Nope. Very bold of you, Squirtle. The audacity. Come on, dude. You're supposed to be my favorite. Alright, after this reset, we're doing a Bulbasaur check. Yep, let's check a Bulbasaur. Nope. And then we'll do a Bulbasaur check to end off the stream too. Like later on, once we get to the 2600. Alright, I think I'm taking off the headset. Hold on. This over here. Oh shit, I just bought my freaking Joy-Con. There you go. If I need to talk louder, I'll talk louder. Because the microphone's a little bit further now. I just needed to get the headset off for a bit. AJ, you're too nice. You're in battle? With what? For wild Pokemon? Excadrill? I think tomorrow that if we do a 6-hour stream or longer, I could definitely go for another 1,000 encounters. Killing babies, ayo. Rip. What is 10 more resets? You know what? Let's do Bulbasaur check. Just cause. We're not gonna check it. We're gonna check it in the summary, not the battle. And then we'll do one again at 90, at 2590, and then at the 2600. Are you guys like playing like hide and seek now? Lost each other? There's no map that tells you guys where you guys are at? Or what you guys are doing? Brother. Oh no, it's delayed rip. Crap, I didn't reset that one. There you go. Bruh. I feel like I'm struggling to keep them synced. Like one's falling behind because buttons or me not clicking properly. Oh wait, crap, I was supposed to check Bulbasaur. Rip. I'll check the next one. So let's check a Bulbasaur right here. That was probably the shiny Bulbasaur. So we get. Womp womp. That freaking lettuce. What'd you guys do? Did you like steal a shiny from him? What happened? Someone explain. He was a Chinese chessman? Bruh. You're faking it. You pretended to be the shiny chessman he was looking for. You're using that synchro machine. Damn. The disrespect. Well, we hit 2,600, but we could keep going, right? We have like a couple minutes left on stream. Go to 2,700. We're not going to do that in 3 minutes. Not possible. We're just doing Bulbasaur checks until the 3 minutes are up. Green pepper and hamburger. Yo, but what are burger patties made out of in the Pokemon world? Taros and Miltank? So, Miltank. No. Light mode. What happened? AJ, what did I say I was gonna do apart from my ribs? Put laundry away? What does that say? Oh. Stream more? I might go another half an hour. Just to keep going for Squirtle. Yeah, let's see if we can get to 2650. Screw it. Let's see what we can do in 30 minutes. When these new hours suck butt? Oh, in the games? Which one are you playing right now? Brilliant Diamond. Oh, I needed that stretch, dude. If only I could stream from like laying down on my bed. That would be fun. Or like maybe use a bean bag. Sound tired? I am, dude. But I'm trying to get these encounters. We have Squirtle and Bulbasaur to go after. I don't know why, but I read that as I also gotta make a ham. I'm like, bro, you're gonna make a ham right now? You're right, ham is good, I agree. Oh, I need to cut my hair too, that's why. So yeah, 9:30 would be a reasonable time to stop, I guess. Oh, 8, yeah. It's midnight for you. It's tomorrow. I didn't pay attention that was 26 before this. Oop. Was it? Brother. 86.94. Okie dokie. You might get your wish. We actually might make it to 27, Dominic. If I keep going fast. No distractions. Automatic renewal on April 25th, that's fine. I got an email from Nintendo saying that my $20 Pokemon home subscription is set for auto renewal on April 25th. So I'm like, it's all good. Yeah, you get emails for it. Because I have the Switch membership online set to auto renewal, and the Pokemon Home subscription. It's like $20 for each of them. we'll see if it was a good idea to stay live for another 15 minutes or 30 minutes. A lot of legends. Bruh, no way. So on stupid Turtle? What happened? What's stupid? So I'm looking. Remember how I told you guys the translation for how it's like translating your guys' thing? I see on my phone that it says my team, but on the YouTube studio chat it says my garlic. I don't know. It just says my garlic because he spelled it. He spelled it wrong. He spelled it TEWM. So in the YouTube studio chat, it's like my garlic. I see it on my phone. It's like my tomb, damn, and then it's like my garlic, damn. Watch, I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'm gonna post it in the Discord. I'm just gonna save this and I'll post it later. Post it in a bit once we're done streaming. You know what? I'll post it now. I don't care. Look in the Discord. I just posted it. That's not your team. That's your garlic. Put team and it fixes itself with garlic? Yeah. You put garlic? You did not put garlic, bro. You put one message and something else popped up on my end. You can't take credit for that one. Not that one, Chief. I caught it in 4K. See, I'm telling you, it popped up as garlic on my end. Brother. Except when AJ put that, when you put tomb, it didn't pop up as garlic. That's weird. That's a copy paste Squirtle. That was another male with Tim. What the hell? Monkey faster than a jet space dragon? Rayquaza or Latios? I just do that? I don't know. It's just Studio being stupid. Ray. Sky Snake. Mm-hmm. Grassy Glide doesn't indeed get priority in grassy terrain. Come on, Gary, hurry up, broski. I'm looking at Turtle here. Berry. Adamant, no. Oh, sorry, that's not Gary, that's Diddy. Don't tell Diddy to hurry up. Rock should always be first turn. Should be a first turn game thing. Unless you got other priority moves like Fake Out or like First Impression that you have to use. Hey, yo, did you not see the rival's name? Look at the rival's name. Did you not see Diddy? You barely noticed that? Bruh. No way you're just noticing that. Paying attention to chat in the game, not the game. Gotta pay attention to the game, man. Damn, you guys are over there pee-pee stalling? Did you use it that much? Did you miss or what? Pixelate not go through? Sylveon's only move? Bruh. Moonblast though, what else do you have it with? Normally, every Sylveon that I've seen is running like Wish, Protect, Hyper Voice, and like Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam. Light Screen, Hyper Voice, Wish, Protect. Oh, well, I guess we do a couple Bulbasaur checks now. There you go, Dominic. We got to 2,700. And now for the next 2 minutes, we do a couple Bulbasaur resets. Let's see how far this Squirtle takes us. You ever want to get into PvP, Showdown is the way? Yeah. It's like the unofficial way until it becomes official with champions. Preparing for champion sweats. Oh, there's going to be so many of them. It's like the equivalent of a scalper in TCG. I'm not even going to play it. Alright guys, well last Bulbasaur check of the night, we didn't get Squirtle, we didn't get a random unlucky Bulbasaur. I mean, we're about to find out, there's still a chance. But yeah, I need a little bit of time to do some stuff right now around the house. And then I'm gonna head to bed because I work tomorrow, and tomorrow I need to have that energy drink because it's gonna be a longer stream. So no Bulbasaur, no blessings from the shiny gods today or from our dear Lord Arceus, but I'll be back tomorrow, trying to keep consistent with the schedule. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Short streams on Wednesday and Thursday. Longer streams on Friday and Saturday. But if you guys weren't here yesterday, I did say that I want to do the Nuzlocke for FireRed. If you guys are down with that, if that's something you guys would like to see, just talk to me more in the Discord. You guys know that I'm in there. DM me if you guys need to. But yeah, I'm making some changes to the channel, seeing if we could use a different program for streaming. But that's going to be it for the night. I'll talk to you guys on Discord. If you haven't heard it today, you're cute and I like your butt. You guys have a good night. Later.